Yo, what's good? It's your boy JG Tennis back with another video today. So y'all know it's gonna be a little short Chinese food vlog, cause y'all know y'all saw my Instagram post. I already ate most of it. So I'm just gonna be talking to you guys a little bit. Food. The food. Alright. So, y'all know, I had a good day at school today, but let me tell y'all an update schedule. Christmas coming up. I'm gonna be filming a video, mini videos. So I'm gonna film one video called buying gifts for my parents. I'm gonna do one. Me, Richard Jordan, and Garrett Upton are gonna be doing a collab. And my longest video yet is coming, probably. I remember doing a 55-minute. Well, that 55-minute video has not been posted yet, but I'm still editing it. But don't worry, y'all will see it. Computer footage. And this water's good. Amen. Woo. Man, that's some good stuff right there. That's some good stuff. I know y'all been missing me for about a few weeks, bro. But I'm back. Better than ever. I had to get some stuff, editing some stuff, and a lot of things. But these videos are lit. and they will entertain you. They're coming soon. And comment down below if I like Chinese food so much. Why don't I? What, like, when COVID-19 is over, I'm gonna be doing a Chinese food vlog inside the restaurant. I've never done that before. I've never done that before. Oh. So that is coming up. And then you still have the evil spirit nightmares and stuff. I got part 3 that's gonna be coming out soon. Part 2 is coming out soon. And I'm filming 3 and 4. But I have so many loads of videos to post and film. But y'all are like, James, when are you gonna post them? When are you gonna film them? Don't worry, I'm working on it. I have too many busy schedules. I didn't really have the time. But this is what everything's been doing. So we're doing the JG Tennis and Richard Jordan and Garrett Upton probably. But y'all know it's gonna be lit. You'll know I don't know what I'm gonna call this video. It was not really a long Chinese food vlog. It was just like short because I was almost done with the box. With a box. But y'all know I have loads of nightmares. A lot. And if you're wondering, James, why do you think we need to know our nightmares? Well, here's the thing. My nightmares can actually help some futures. Or actually help predict the future. If y'all remember my COVID-19 nightmare, y'all remember when I told y'all about some of the people who had like samurai swords, but that didn't happen. But people have gone, like, you know, the people at my school gone crazy, but people in the world started going crazy. That's true that they've been going crazy. People, not just a lot of, not just some, but not all. Not all the people are going crazy, but most of them are. You know, what you doing?
I'm moving stuff out. You're running away. There's time. You stop running.
But But it's been absolutely insane. And my 2020 in review is coming up soon. 2020 has been a crazy year. In my opinion, it's the best year of my life. Better than 2019. I said this many times in my videos. 2019 was a dream to a nightmare. Started off so well, and then it went pretty badly. Alright, here we go. But the countdown to New Year's, I will be filming one too. Me and Richard Jordan are gonna be doing like bowl game predictions, and we might go to the Birmingham Bowl. We don't know if we are. But also, I'm filming a vlog tomorrow, the SEC Championship vlog. I'm not going to Atlanta. I'm just saying. It's a movie. But, yeah. You know, when I started really being born, like 2010. Well, not really that. Well, I was in pre-K. And then I got to kindergarten. That's when things started getting real. Then I moved on to first grade, then second grade, and then really things got really real in third grade. In third grade, 2015 to 16 was one of my best years. 2016 to 17 was decent. Sir. But everything is decent. 2017 through 18, that's decent. 2018 was a little like, that's my first year at my school, WJ Christian, and it was a kind of a decent year. And then 2019, I'm gonna tell y'all again. I'm gonna do a whole video of 2019 and 2020. Well, only 2019 first and then 2020. So, what happened was that, in January, it started off well. Then, in March, there's an incident. Well, first, the International Fair. I'm gonna do a video of the International Fair incident. But International Fair was something very important. You get participation points, and you get to work together to do our countries. And you know what our countries were? Japan. And I was in the class with Japan. And you know, when they said Japan, everybody started looking at me, because I know a lot about Japan, and I talk about Japan so many times, but cause they ask. And they're really excited. And then there's a week later, or I think a week later, on a Friday, there was an incident that happened. Incident. An incident. And I'll do a separate video of that, but let me give you a summary of what happened. So what happened was, I said thank you to my teacher, and then she told everybody, that little birdie said, like, I wasn't trying to tell on the teachers for switching. I was just saying that for switching countries. I was just saying thank you for letting my class touch Japan. But you know, the teacher knew that I was just saying that because I was saying thank you. But then a big deal it went. Like some of the girls, well not the, yeah, some of the girls, they got really upset. They got really upset for no reason at all. For no reason at all. All I said was thank you to the teacher for letting my class to Japan this year, and it all went to a big deal where it wasted most of our class time. And I was so confused on what was going on, cause I literally just said thank you. Like, why is someone mad over a thank you? A thank you. And thank you is like thank you is like sometimes it's positive, sometimes negative. So what's the positive way of saying thank you? It'll be thank you for something. Well, there's not really a negative way, but it can be like sometimes it can be positive for both more than one things, and sometimes positive for one thing, negative for another thing. So like what I mean by positive and a negative thank you. So a positive thank you would be thank you for letting my class to Japan this year. But a negative thank you is thank you for stopping it. Well, not really negative, because it's positive to someone else, to you or someone else. But I was saying the positive thank you, like thank you for letting the whole class of Japan. And they were happy, and like before then, they were happy that we were having Japan because they had me. And then that whole incident happened, where now it turned into a big deal. Well, it wasn't really that big at first, and then when we got into the classroom, things started heating up. So then I'm not gonna expose her name. Well, my 6th grade teacher, my math teacher, we what do we do? What did we do? Let me tell y'all what we did. The teacher got a message from my Spanish teacher, and y'all already know her because I filmed a story time with my friends and Spanish trip, Mrs. Castro, and we're going. They moved the New York trip to the summer, and not spring break. So summer is better than spring break because summer is like longer. But we're going to like the Big Apple. Y'all already know what I said in my videos. The Big Apple, New York City. Oh my god, why I'm stuttering so much. Oh my god. Alright, so to get back to it. So then it got into a big deal where the teacher got a message from the Spanish teacher. And then we have to wait for like a couple minutes, and then this happened. So like the whole class, but like not just that, like we could have been disqualified, but not just that, but I could have gotten 2 classes disqualified. Like there was 3 classes in the 6th grade. Well, like there's like two of the teachers taught 2 subjects, and if the other 2 classes got out of there, then one of the teams could have easily won. But we couldn't let that happen. Hey. Alright, yeah, so then it was so funny sometimes. But then this happened. few minutes later or 10 minutes later, the teacher came in the classroom. Not Miss Castro, my homeroom teacher, and she said, she told us, she gave us the announcement that we were not disqualified from the international fair. But you know, she wasn't done with it yet. I was pleased that we weren't disqualified, but then this is what happened. We had to write pages. We had to go, like, instead of doing the international fair stuff, we had to do bookwork because of that incident. That was really, 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 really hard for me to deal with, because like, now the whole class knows what happened, and like, it was hard for the other people. Like, you know, in my class we had a big class, and, you know, sometimes we'll go to separate ones. Like, sometimes half of us will go to our electives, half of us will go to PE, the other half go to do the same things we do. But some were in other classes like PE and band, and then we had to do bookwork, and they were confused on what was going on, and I had to tell some of them what was going on. We went to the next class, and then it escalated there. It was such a bad day. But don't worry, I'm gonna do a full video of that. Well, I'm just giving you a little head start, y'all. So y'all don't have to watch the video if y'all don't want to, because I already told y'all most of the part. But you know what? I'll just tell the entire story. Well, wait. Yeah, I'll just tell the rest of the story, because I already made this full video. So let's just see what this is, what happened. So after school, you know, I'm a little upset after that incident. I was very, like, I wasn't mad, I wasn't fuming, I wasn't like embarrassed or anything. I was just like mad. Like, I was like, and y'all know NBA players fight. I was watching NBA players fight each other. Not just because it was entertaining, but it's because I was upset. I didn't want to get into a fight with anybody. Let me know that. I'm a chill guy. Sometimes I'm a chill guy. Sometimes I'm a chill guy. Not all the time. But you know, I was a little upset, because this, like, the reason why I was very upset during that moment was because, one, I was just trying to say thank you, and two, it was made a big deal. So, like, I was just saying thank you to myself, but, you know, they try to bring, like, this is what I think they try to do. They try to embarrass a lot of people. So what they do is they try to bring more people in so they can make it a big deal. Like, instead of trying to go do it the right way, they want to bring more people in so it can escalate from there and make it a big deal, where now everybody's turning against me. And, you know, a very, very upset moment that was. You know? Don't y'all? Yeah, but it was like, I was on the bus. And y'all know I was watching NBA fights. Because y'all know, sometimes looking at angers, kind of chills me a little bit. It's calming me down. So what I did, so like, during that day my parents were out of town, so I could have called them and told them, but I didn't want to disturb them. So who did I tell first? I told my uncle first. My favorite Uncle Brian. Like I texted him. I have the text message, but I'm not gonna show it. Hold on. I'll show the text message, but I'm not gonna show the number. Okay. And go check out his gut. Well, no, not yet. Not yet.
Not ready.
Say it again.
It's not ready for everybody to watch. You need to look at it. So clarifying everything.
So make sure that I don't get the number in here. Alright, let's see. Alright, here it is. I texted my uncle saying, I had a bad day because I told Mrs. Cat, in my view it's kind of upside down, but I'm gonna try my best. Cause I told Miss Castro, oh, there, it turned off. Thank you. I'm gonna read it out like this. I had a bad day because I told Mrs. Castro, my Spanish teacher, thank you for letting Mrs. Jones, my math teacher, and homeroom have Japan. Then she said that Mrs. Jones and Mrs. Bird weren't supposed to switch countries, but they didn't really switch countries. They were like Mrs. Jones was assigned Japan, Mrs. Bird was assigned China. They would get disqualified if they switched. So Mrs. Jones got the message, then someone said it was me that I told the Spanish teacher. Some girls got mad at me, just like I said, some girls got mad at me. She said we were not disqualified and the people had to write sorry, which means so y'all know what I mean by sorry letters. If you're wondering why I didn't put apology letters, was because in my opinion, there's a difference between apology and sorry. So they may have the same synonyms, but sorry means that they have to say sorry for something. But apologizing is kind of like my bad. Sorry if I didn't make it or not. But this was but it was like a very harsh day, and when I got to my grandma, she picked me up, and I told grandma about it. She couldn't believe that happened either. And you know, it didn't stop there. I told some of my teammates about it. And then I finally got home. I was still like upset. I got home very upset. And then mom and dad were trying to figure out why I was very upset. And then I told them about what happened. And they were like, what happened? And then my mom had to contact Miss Castro to see what was going on. And then Miss Castro told my mom everything that happened. And this happened in 2019. This happened before I was being used by most of my thought-to-be friends. This happened before that. And when that thing happened, I was like, wow. The next day I was still a little upset because of what happened. Like, I'm usually a very, very happy guy. And sometimes when some people make a mistake, I will apologize. But in this case, this was like not like a mistake. It was like a mistake would be accidentally or not really correct error. But in this case, it was like not really a mistake. It was like bigger than a mistake. It was like more bigger than a mistake. Like a mistake. So in this case, first of all, they did not accidentally want to be mean. They didn't actually think. They just got mad. Like they got mad, and then they tried bringing other people in, where it gets to a more big deal. Now a lot of people in the class, almost everybody in the class was like mad at me on something that was so small, like so little, really, well, kind of unimportant. All I did was say thank you. Is there any harm in thank you? Let's go to the word thank you. You see, you have the T, right? You see, you have the H, A, and K, N and K. Thank, happy, thank. Thank God. Not really. Well, I don't know what. Yeah. Thank you. Thankful. Thanksgiving. Like thank you. Like they're saying thanks. They're giving their graces and thanks. And you know, it means a person, a dog, a cat, or other type of animals or other stuff. But you know, it was very hard because of what happened in this moment. Like I was not expecting this to happen. And their behavior been changing a lot. And then a week after that, I kind of got over it a little bit. Cause like when I got to school the next day, like when I got to school on a Monday, Miss Castro was waiting. Well, not waiting for me, but she was sitting with the students, and then she saw me and asked me if I was alright after that. And I was upset. Like the reason why I was upset in that moment was because first of all, it was made a big deal. And thank you is like a small, like thank you is like my personal business. It's my personal business. All I did was just say thank you. I was saying thank you for the teacher. And then they're thinking that I'm going to get them kicked out for saying thank you for letting my class with Japan. Like, come on now. I cannot. How can saying thank you for letting my class with Japan saying that they're switching countries? Like, even though Mrs. Jung may have China last year and Miss Bird may have had Japan, but they were assigned, like, Mrs. Jung was assigned Japan and Miss Bird was assigned China. They gotta go with their assigned countries, and I was doing, and that was my first year at that was my first year at WJ Christian, like most of my first school year at WJ Christian, and now and that's already happening. But many stuff have been, like when I came in 7th grade, I thought that it was just gonna be normal, but then just like I said, it happened when I found out I was being used. But I'm sorry if I'm keeping y'all holding up 34 minutes, almost 35 minutes. But I was trying to film like a Chinese food vlog, but it was a little short, so I decided why don't I just talk to y'all. Cause you know, in my Chinese food vlogs, y'all barely see me talk. Y'all just see me eat and react. So, but when I do more of these Chinese food vlogs, I'm gonna be talking to y'all, and I might be having conversations with other people. Like, do y'all want me y'all want to see Richard again? You want me to see my cousin, my teammates? My parents? Well, no. I don't know about my parents because my parents don't want to be on screen. You want to see my grandmother? Probably uncle, if he wants to. Or probably a celebrity guest. Cause y'all know I am like anybody. But thank you all for staying, being patient. I'm sorry I haven't been posting a lot like I would usually do, but let me tell y'all something. More videos are coming out. I'm grinding. I'm trying to stay healthy. I'm doing my stretches, working out. But I can't wait to see y'all back for a great year. Remember, just because a year is not going well does not mean that your stuff can go well. And remember, I told you, 2020 is the best year yet. We may have had deaths like Kobe, Chadwick, Floyd, Taylor, and all the others. May have had riots. And remember you had COVID that happened. A lot of people passed away during COVID, including some of my family members. But also it's been affecting us. Like my dreams. I tell y'all about my dreams because my dreams actually come true. Like just like I said again, I'm saying it again. My coronavirus nightmare. You see these people gone crazy, got samurai swords and put me on the cross like Jesus. They went crazy. And people in the world are going crazy now. Like you have you have people going crazy. Some people are trying to keep other people from probably they didn't, like some people who may have COVID, they don't really care about them, they're just gonna let them go, or they're making something to make, like, go ahead and make them go away. But don't be scared for 2020. Don't be scared. We gotta learn to handle things very, very, very good. Cause most of my dreams, most of my moments are real. Including my Japanese evil spirit nightmare came true a little bit. But and Team 205 versus everybody. But Team 205 versus everybody came true. Because you had the two leaders, me and Richard. Well, I can't even go through a lot. You know, you had Richard lost his account by Google, but he was able to retrieve it back. Like weeks later, he was able to retrieve it back, and you had me. Now I gotta go with what behind the scenes. I gotta do a story time on this. If y'all remember my video about Toyota. It's not really technically a scam, but it is kind of a scam. Because, you know, what happened, remember what happened. I understand that the expiration date was on there. I understand that. But what I was upset about was that they sent it after the expiration date. Like, that's kind of why I didn't look at it, because I first retrieved it on Monday, and I'm like, it's not. I don't need to look at the expiration date because it wouldn't be expired. Actually, I did look at the expiration date, but I was like, that's probably the. But I didn't know it was the expiration date. I thought it was just the day that they made it. Or it started. And when we got there, but I don't know why they could do that. Why would they do that? That's even a scam. That's a scam. So we get so like good thing they didn't take any of my money. Good thing they didn't take any money. Like if we would have paid for something, that could have been they wasted my mom's time. Like my mom came all the way from Georgia. Well, she doesn't live in Georgia, but she came all the way back from her trip in Georgia. Like even though she was coming back home anyway, she came home early so we could go get the prize, which was a lot of money. And we didn't know where Limbo was. Well, we knew where the other Toyota was, but we drove all the way to Roebuck. So this is what we did. We drove all the way to Roebuck. All the way to Roebuck, and then we had to come all the way back. We're at Limbo, and then I get so excited because it took a long way to get here, and then all of a sudden my dreams were crushed. That happened, and and it was so upsetting. I was so excited. Like they got me so excited for that, and then like I kind of deserve it because. Actually, I really deserve it because, first of all, I drove all the way around Birmingham looking for it. I've been patient. I've been patient, very patient, for a day. Like I've been waiting for that moment to happen. Like for a day. I could have been doing tennis and stuff. I could have been doing a lot of other stuff. I could have just like I said, Toyota wasted my time. Like my mom could have been doing some free time in Georgia, but she decided to come on home back. I could have been doing other stuff. I could have been doing, well, I did do some of my chores. I could have been doing other stuff. I could have been practicing more of my tennis, watching tennis. But I spent an entire 24 hours waiting for this to happen. Made me so excited that they just wasted my time. We drove all the way to Roebuck and back for nothing. For nothing. Literally for nothing. Like I wasn't I'm not fooled. I'm not fooled. So I'm not just gonna let them get away with it. Why would they send it after it expired? Like you put the expiration date is on there, but why is it sent to us late? And we have to call them. Me and Richard are gonna get into detail about that when we do our video, but it was just such very, very, very haunted moments. And then I'm glad that those moments. I'm kind of glad those moments happen because they teach me about life. Like life is life. They teach me that things are gonna happen like this, just like the people are using me. And I didn't tell my uncle this, but do you know I'm actually very happy that I didn't get the money. You know why? Because if I got the money, $2,500. You know what they do if someone wins a prize? They would take a picture of you and put you on the news. You know that? They would put you on the news. And if I was put on the news, about a lot of people that know me in Birmingham, or people who I don't really hang out with. It's like pretend I went back to WJ Christian and coronavirus didn't happen. How many people do you think are gonna come all over me? Like more than 15 people. Like just like the people who are using me are coming. Some people are gonna ask. Some people are gonna be like, "Remember me? Man, borrow some money." But I'm not rooting for popularity. I'm just rooting from. I'm not selfish, but I'm saying myself. I'm like, a lot of people really want popularity. They want to make history. They want to be the most richest. But I want to be popular. I want to make money. Yeah, and I'm still reading that book. But I want to do YouTube. This is why I'm doing YouTube, because YouTube you can make some money, and then you have other stuff going on. Like this, like if I get a lot of subscribers and get a lot of views, I could be making a lot of money, and this could help not just me out, but my parents out. Like, you know, sometimes my parents pay for well, we have like a scholarship thing going on, and if we win it, the scholarship thing pays for my tennis stuff. But if I get big on YouTube, I'm gonna keep some of the money to myself, and I give some to my parents, so they can do their stuff. Cause they can really benefit them. Cause they have to help me, and I have to help them, but it can benefit all of us. Cause we have to take care of our older siblings. Sometimes one of those siblings is not really at the house, like they have to go somewhere, or they have to take a break. And sometimes we have to come take care of them. Some can't be on their own. But you're living your best life. Life is good. It's not always good, but life is good. And I'm sorry I told y'all I was gonna keep y'all on for a few more minutes, but I just gotta get this out. I'm glad I'm doing 47 minutes, because it's rare things gonna happen. These things are gonna happen to you. You just gotta watch out for them. Make sure you make the right decisions. Like trust issues. You can trust something at first, or someone at first, but then you can't trust them at all. There's a lot of things that need to convince me to trust someone. A lot of things. But I'm sorry that I didn't get to film a full Chinese food vlog, but I'll make you this promise. This video is gonna be going up. It's gonna be called Short Chinese Food Vlog, and story time of International Fair incident. But I have had so many things happen in my life, and I can't wait to be back in the camera, back doing stuff. Hopefully I can get in the camera. Hopefully I can make another studio. Hopefully I get to visit other YouTubers, because with me, Richard, and all of them, we want to be some of the best YouTubers. Where like there's some Birmingham YouTubers, but celebrities like YouTube celebrities like Lil Huddy, Jack Doherty, Gavin Magnus, James Charles, LaRae, Addison Rae, Summer Rae, Charlie and Dixie D'Amelio. Well, I don't know about Loon K. Doe, but Loon K. Doe does food tours. But you have so many of these people who, if you wonder, why don't they come to Birmingham often? But things are going on in Birmingham that are kind of scaring them. Like, you had a little girl who was kidnapped. You had people breaking into places. People stealing. You had, like, people barely want to come to Birmingham anymore. Birmingham used to be going up and it's going down. It's heartbreaking that not a lot of YouTubers come here, because not even like the Island Boys, they haven't come here yet. But only one some other YouTubers, but not really that famous, but one YouTuber that came to Birmingham was Stromedy. Stromedy filmed a drone video in Birmingham. But so this is what he said at first. He said Alabama. And I was like, uh-oh, which part of Alabama? He didn't say which city. But if you're wondering how I knew it was Birmingham, because in that video, he pointed his drone downtown, and guess what it showed? It showed downtown Birmingham. Like, it showed the building. Like, I could recognize the buildings from there. Like, no other, like, some may have the same, but no other things have, like, top 3 big buildings. No one else has that. I can tell that's Birmingham. And then you have the abandoned hospital that's here in Birmingham. I recognized it. I went past it many times. And I was like, wow, Stromedy came to Birmingham. But me, Richard, and all the others, we're trying to get big on YouTube so we can invite some of the other YouTubers to come down to Birmingham, show that Birmingham's not so bad after all. Like, people can make content here in Birmingham. People, like, some celebrities come here to Birmingham and a lot. But do you know there's not a lot of there wasn't really anybody from Birmingham who won a Grand Slam tennis tournament or a tennis tournament, unless it's a challenger. And that's another thing why people come to Birmingham. Like, we had the Davis Cup in Birmingham, the Fed Cup, the tennis events, basketball events, the Birmingham Bowl. But we have so many things that we want to share about Birmingham. We have so many things. But let me tell y'all something. One last time. This is the one last thing I'm going to say. Y'all are a great audience. And y'all have a happy Christmas and a New Year. I'm filming I'm filming a lot during that week. Posting a lot, filming a lot. You remember from the beginning of 2020. That was the rise of James Giles. The rise of JG Tennis. Like, how did I go from, like, look, it might not be big, but how did I go from 4 subscribers and now I'm at 68? Like, is that crazy? Isn't that crazy? Like, what happened first was, like, I had only 4 subscribers, and then more people started subscribing to me. Like, I then gotten about 20 subscribers in like 1 week, and usually it would take up like months to get another subscriber and stuff. And YouTube gives out money. They pay the people who make YouTube, and we want to be able to get paid to help our parents. We want to use social media so we can make money. We want to be able to make money. Like, that's why we're trying to make a lot of money. Like, more, like, rich. We want to be rich. And, like, we try to make a lot of money by doing different stuff. Like, we're already doing, like, social medias and stuff. We can get paid on social medias, YouTube. We can do fundraisers, make our business, tutoring, and many other stuff. But yes, sir. And now I'm gonna let y'all go. I'm sorry I've been speaking for a while now, but I just have to put this out. It's been your boy JG Tennis, and see y'all in the next video.